XRP is back again, baby. I mean, Cardano, ADA, Ethereum, Bitcoin, you name it. All my major coins are back at it. But specifically, I want this to update. Here we go. Bitcoin from yesterday going from 91,000 all the way back to 95. Ethereum at 33 or something. Right back above 35. XRP at what? Let's quickly take a little bit of a look. $1.28 is where it went to. And again, what did I say yesterday in our video? That right now you've got the chance of a lifetime. We, ladies and gentlemen, are trading over on Blowfin. And I explained with the yellow and blue lines that if you just habitually or religiously buy the dip, you just keep going for it, your average price could have been right around, let's say $1.35, meaning right now you'd be at roughly 7.5% profit or so. And again, about a day. So that's pretty good. On Cardano, again, I explained, just buy the freaking dip. Unfortunately, it did not go back to 84 cents or even 86, which was my optimal buying region. But again, our initial buy was at roughly 95 cents, what I described in the previous video. So still from there, it'd be up a little bit, like right around 5% or so, as we are back at $1. For all of you that wanted to see how the trades are doing, by the way, Cardano is still in around 1,150% profit. Again, I can up these numbers in terms of the unrealized profit, but I don't want to for the trades I'm showing you here because it would ruin the $80 to like 5,000 or whatever that this is gonna do. Then again, I'm thinking of opening another account where I actually trade more to show you guys how to buy the freaking dip live. Because this trade we opened together, you know, we turned $85 into more than 1,000, but I'm still thinking many people don't fully understand that you actually have to keep buying the dip, so I might want to do that. Anyway, Pepe right now is at a slight loss. We cashed out something before though, so it's in quite neutral territory. Bitcoin, $17,000 plus 9,000, so right around 27, let's say, maybe 26, a little bit more like that. Dogecoin still, as it currently stands, at 39 cents, so it's roughly 90, let's say $29,000 worth of profit. Ethereum actually doing really, really amazing. You guys know Ethereum was the biggest position we had open on this account for a long time. This alone was at minus $25,000 before, and I said, guys, just get in like at around $3,000 or so. It's gonna do well over the run. It might take some time, but right now we are getting back to these old high levels. Right now we're at roughly 11,000 worth of profit. It's cost us something in funding fees though. Remember, this was first 100K position, right now only 76 because I cashed some out before. Anyway, so Dogecoin in 20, let's call it 29, maybe 28. Then Solana is at like roughly what? 500% profit. WIF is down tremendously. I think about like 9 or so, or maybe 10K down. Oh, 8K down actually. And then XRP is in roughly 30K worth of profit as well on just $1,500 that we put in. And again, I keep saying, links are down below to Blowfin or Bybit. Right now on Blowfin, we opened this trade together. We put $250 into an account. Right now, an $850 for the profit. This will go up by a lot though over the next few weeks, I believe. And as you can see, my liquidation is 94 cents. I always keep telling you guys, keep that liquidation slightly lower. You don't want it to be like $1.34 if it's at $1.43 right now. It's too tight. Then again, good things have been happening for XRP. One of the most recent announcements was that the $100 billion asset manager WisdomTree has registered in Delaware for a spot XRP ETF. So that on its own is a pretty good deal. But by the way, if you've not done it yet, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video, as right now the market's in one of the most exciting points. And like I said, guys, if you want to trade, check out the links down below to Blowfin, as right now, there's a pretty cool competition going on where the more you trade, the more you win. And there's a broader trading competition going on right now. We're in the top 30, meaning we're winning $2,100 plus. Let's quickly check this out. $1,800 something, so $4,000 for the team, but I'm thinking we can probably go up in the ranks by a bit if we have more people joining the team. So check it out, link is down below. Anyway, so another announcement was also just made that Ripple plans to invest in Bitwise's physical XRP ETP. What I've been realizing though over the past week here is that the XRP ETF is closer than ever. It's going to be coming. It's going to be probably pretty huge, but also that this is the great shift of wealth from the traditional managers in their safety accounts, whatever you want to call it, to more and more crypto related things. I mean, I've been looking through here. We've seen that now another publicly traded Chinese company called SOS has planned to purchase up to $50 million worth of Bitcoin. Ain't gonna do nothing. $50 million is literally like pocket change in the landscape of Bitcoin, but it's about the idea that more and more companies are probably gonna want to start copying what Michael Saylor has done with MicroStrategy, buying all his billions worth of Bitcoin. And then with all these new new ETFs and ETPs coming up, perhaps many of the new, I'm going to call it managers of funds, might also want to start trying something along those lines with XRP, Solana, etc. Again, guys, I keep telling you the landscape is changing. President-elect Trump administration considers the CFTC to lead digital asset regulation. Man, just a lot of good stuff is coming. A Brazilian bill to establish strategic Bitcoin reserves officially introduced in Brazil's Chamber of Deputies. All these other countries like the UK and Morocco trying to legalize it right now. Things are changing, and they're changing for the better. The streaming platform Rumble to use their cash reserves to buy Bitcoin. I'm just excited for it though, man. I don't even have too many words to make foul on this except for saying I'm excited about all these new things happening because they're all going so fast. What I mean with that is just a few months ago, many people thought XRP could never cross $1, and now the last couple of days, I've been making videos saying, man, if you're panicking at $1.40, $1.50, $1.60, $1.30 XRP, oh boy, would you have done bad in a bear market, and you'll probably still do that if you still can't handle this. But the counter to that is, man, these are the literal, look at this. This was yesterday's prices, right? 91.8 XRP at XRP actually went down a lot as well, but 91,000, even below 91,000 per Bitcoin, back to 3,300 per Ethereum, and everything was just dumping. Nothing literally was going up for a big portion of the day. But now, like I just said, if we refresh it, because sometimes CoinMarketCap doesn't like to do that, you can see today just crazy gains across the board. The worst performer is down like 2% or so. And Sandbox was up a lot the last week, so it also makes more sense. But just like I said, everything here is going up today. And it's kind of funny how a completely different angle is pumping today with Uniswap and Zcash pumping up like crazy. And AVA, even though they have been like completely silent for a bit. And even Tau hasn't done anything in such a long while. All of a sudden up 11% or so throughout the day. And it just reminds me of how crazy bull markets are. And that I keep saying, you can't really predict just how massive things are going to get up front. You have to witness it as time progresses. But I just keep saying, if I just buy the freaking dip time and time again, like we've been saying with XRP here, yes, there are some scenarios in which we get wrecked, but I honestly don't think it's going to happen. And if it does, we've been correct so many freaking times in a row that I do believe it will have been worth it. And right now we're facing an XRP breakout, which is very, very nice to see. Of course, the closest resistance that we'll be watching out for is basically this previous top, right, for XRP. You can see we got to it twice over here throughout the last little bit, roughly $1.48. Let's just call it $1.50. Everything around there is going to be very, very interesting to watch. And that's where we're headed for right now. But we have a breakout, which is nice, nice, nice. And again, if you want to trade, link is down below. But honestly, guys, the moment we break this, I keep showing you those old XRP charts, but for here, I'll just say Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we know where it's headed, right? Most alts will follow and will do crazier multiples of it. There's really not that much of a resistance anymore in the XRP chart because we've crossed all those earlier levels. We're back to prices we have not seen since 2021 November, maybe something like that. It's not even on Blowfin here. You can't even find those prices anymore. It's been that long since we've seen a price of XRP in the range that which we're at today. So that's why I keep saying, if you're getting bearish here, then when are you bullish? When are you excited about these things? I really never really understand. In my opinion, if you just keep buying the dip every single time we get there, you'll be completely fine because it just recovers so hard. And this always keeps happening in bull market. I've been saying it for a while though, guys, that in bull markets, I just religiously buy the dip and it keeps on working. At some point it won't, but that time is not now. And if it is, well, then you've used up all your luck. But generally speaking, this is the best way to make profit in bull markets by buying the dip aggressively. Keeping some leeway open to add more margin in case things do decide to go for a bigger drop. If Bitcoin, for example, goes to 70,000, you want to be ready for it. You don't want to get completely wrecked. But ultimately, though, we know the next few 6 to 12 months or so are going to be up. So that's also how I'm acting. But yeah, ladies and gents, that's about it for this little update. We just wanted to quickly say the ETFs, the money is coming in. This run is going to be so much harder, so much crazier than the previous ones. XRP, ADA, they're all in such a good position right now. Even XLM, ADA back above $1, XLM above 50 cents. Things are looking good. And I'm bullish for the next few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you press the like button if you enjoyed it. Make sure you put the notification bell on for later tomorrow, or later today even, for another update video.